Yo, so we just recently hit 100,000 subscribers here on the channel, which is absolutely insane, by the way. Thank you guys all so much. And in honor of this achievement, I asked you guys to shoot me some questions about GTA, YouTube, or just myself in general. And in this video, we're gonna be answering all of those questions. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. First question comes from Blitz. Does it clap? Hamburger1 asked me, how's life, Chris? Life is going pretty good, Hamburger. Thank you for asking, fam. MBC asked me, how old are you and are you doing YouTube full-time now? So I just turned 22 as of last week at the time of recording this video. And yeah, I'm doing YouTube full-time now. I've talked about this before. I actually left my job. I was working at Pizza Hut for about a year and a half. I left that last year, right before the beginning of summer of 2023. So yeah, doing YouTube full-time now. Raid commented, yo man, I just started playing PC for the first time and your guides carried me hard. What made you choose GTA to focus on in YouTube and streaming? First of all, I'm glad that the guides can help you out, fam. That's awesome. So GTA has just always been like my favorite game. It's just such a goated game in my opinion. I love it so much. And if there was one game that I was gonna make my YouTube career around, the game that I was going to be talking about all the time and just playing, it's going to be GTA. I love GTA Online so much, and I just cannot wait for GTA 6. Oddlands asked, at what point in your career did you realize you made it as a YouTuber? Honestly, Oddlands, I don't know if I've made it yet in my career. I don't really feel like I've made it just yet. But I guess like the moment of feeling like I'm sort of getting there was actually pretty recently. I took a lot of breaks, as you guys have noticed, I'm sure. And honestly, like when I posted my first video recently, like in the beginning of August, I wasn't sure if I was gonna have like a whole lot of views. I felt like, oh, like people probably like forgot about me. I was thinking maybe it's like the end, and no, I mean like it's already like the end of August and my views are pretty much back to how they were at one point. Like it's just crazy. Like I have such a wholesome community. I love the community. Yeah, man. So I mean, we're only gonna go up from here. I'm not taking no more breaks, but yeah, man, that's the answer to that question. The Alley asked, what is your favorite activity in GTA 5? I love adversary modes, you guys. I've talked about this on stream before. I absolutely love adversary modes. They're just a whole bunch of fun. Like, I mean, I feel like they're the most fun modes to do in GTA. Like, don't get me wrong. I know that people love doing heists and businesses and free mode, but nothing is more of a fun way to make money than just with adversary modes. They're just an absolute blast. I love doing them on stream, and yeah, so adversary modes for sure. TurboTide Gamer 19 asked me a couple of questions. My questions for your Q&A are, how long you been doing YouTube for? How do you think a new content creator can get more better doing videos? What have you learned the most about doing YouTube? And what's your favorite thing about doing YouTube? So for the first question, how long you been doing YouTube for? I've been doing YouTube seriously now since October of 2022. That's when I like rebooted my channel. But I've technically had my channel since 2014. I made a lot of videos growing up. This was like middle school, high school, and my early years of college, like when I was still at community college before I transferred. And then for your second question, how do you think a new content creator can get more better doing videos? I feel like just post. Like I said, I posted so many videos. I have like over 100 privated videos from back in the day. I just feel like the more you post, the more you're gonna learn. You're gonna like, because honestly, your first video is gonna probably be terrible. Maybe your first 10, maybe your first 20, maybe even your first 100, you know? But I mean, you're gonna learn from each one. You're gonna learn, like, you're gonna find out like what works for you, what doesn't. That's what happened with me. And again, we're here now. So yeah, I definitely learned a lot from that. Also, watch vidIQ. I love vidIQ. They helped me out tremendously when I rebooted and got serious with YouTube. Third question, what have you learned the most about doing YouTube? I think the biggest thing I've learned is that this is really not an easy job at all. I mean, even back in the day, like when I was posting and stuff, like all those, 2014 to 2022, just having fun with it, doing it as a hobby. I mean, it wasn't easy. Like I would spend some hours editing, especially the more I learned about editing. But now that it's like my actual job, I mean, it gets a little stressful at times. You want to meet deadlines and stuff. Yeah, man, it's not an easy job, because some people might just think, oh, you're just playing video games. I mean, yeah, there's a lot more to it than just playing video games, so definitely not an easy job. And then the fourth question from TurboTide is, what's your favorite thing about doing YouTube? The fact that I'm able to do my dream job as a kid for a living now. I mean, that's pretty freaking badass. I used to literally dream about doing YouTube in middle school. Like I would be in class thinking about doing YouTube in the future. I'd be in high school doing the same thing. Even my early years of college, like when I was at community, or even like when I transferred, when I was just like, like before I had done this, I was always thinking about doing YouTube. Like I just felt like it was my purpose, I guess. That sounds cringy, but yeah, so ended up working out, and I'm glad. Every day I wake up and I know that this is my job now. This is what I get to do, and I'm very thankful for that. So yeah, the Alley asked another question. They actually asked a couple questions here, so stay tuned for that. But they asked me, will you stay with GTA 5 for a while, or will you switch straight to GTA 6 when it's out? Guys, I think I speak for every other GTA content creator when I say that I will be switching straight to GTA 6 when it comes out. Like, don't get me wrong, I love GTA 5. It literally has built this career for me. I love this game, and I'll forever be grateful for GTA 5, but fuck, it's been out for like 11 years now, man. Again, I love it, but I'm ready to move on, start fresh, new game. So yeah, I'll 100% be switching over to GTA 6. I cannot wait for GTA 6. I'm gonna be shaking when that game comes out. Like, it's most hyped game of ever, like in ever, man. So yeah. Noah commented, congrats on 100K subs. That's so many. Thank you, Noah. Appreciate you, fam. My question is, what is your favorite heist? Kyle Perico heist, no questions asked. It's the easiest heist in my opinion. Well, I don't know about easiest, but it's really easy to learn, at least for me. You know, it's the only money method in the game where you can make $1 million in about an hour. You know, sometimes I've even done it in right under an hour, but yeah, I mean, it's a great heist. I mean, sometimes it does get a little bit boring doing the setups and the gather intel, but you know, it's pretty straightforward heist. I like it. I'm really used to it now. So yeah. Always Sleepy asked, any tips for geometry? Hell no, bro. I am terrible at math, man. This is not the place to get math advice. Hell no. David commented, what made you become a YouTuber and what made you go with the name ChrisRise? So what made me become a YouTuber? I just grew up watching a lot of content creators and YouTube in general. As a kid, I just used to look up to them so much, and I was always like, man, I want to do this when I'm older, you know? It was like, again, like I mentioned earlier, this was my dream job growing up. So yeah, I just watched a lot of content creators growing up, and I always wanted to do what they were doing, especially the gaming ones. You know, obviously that's what I do now. So yeah. And then what made me go with the name ChrisRise? This is actually a really good question because I don't 100% have the answer to it. I know my mom and my Theo, her brother, would call me that. I don't know if that's where I got it from or if I just made it up randomly one day as a kid, but you know, when I got older and I started gaming online, that just was my name. And then, like I told you guys, I used to do YouTube in middle school and high school, so you know, we got around, and even though I only had like a couple, like 100 or 200 subscribers, people around school like found out and they would just call me ChrisRise. So yeah, the name stuck, I guess. Dutch asked me, what is your favorite fast food restaurant? Man, Dutch, I love the big back questions. As a certified big back, I don't think I can just give one answer. I got a couple that I like. I think ultimate favorite fast food is probably got to be like Chick-fil-A or Cane's. I love both of those. I'm a chicken man, so yeah. I also really like Panda Express. I know a lot of people are gonna say like, oh, Panda Express isn't even like real Chinese food. Man, I don't care, that shit's good. So yeah, it's for sure one of those. And then when you're on a budget, McDonald's obviously comes in clutch. So yeah, that's, you know, I'm a certified big bag. I can't just give you one straight answer, but yeah. The Alley asked, can you speak another language? Yeah, I can somewhat speak Spanish. I'm actually Hispanic. I'm Cuban Mexican. So yeah, I can kind of speak Spanish. I'm what a lot of Hispanics would call whitewashed. Basically, it means like that I'm a Hispanic, like my parents are Hispanic, and I was born here in the US, and basically I don't really know how to speak Spanish all that well. But yeah, technically, yeah, I can speak Spanish. I'm just not like 100% fluent in it. So any Hispanics will know what I'm talking about with the term whitewash. So yeah, that's me. Balotel, I don't know if I'm saying that right at all. My bad, bro. Do you enjoy doing YouTube? Yeah, like I said earlier, I love doing YouTube, man. It's my dream job, or it was my dream job as a kid. This is the best job I think anyone can ask for. Like, I'm so hoping that I can continue to do this job for years to come, because like, yeah, this is just such a dope job. I'm able to work from home, you know. Hopefully one day I can move out of my parents' place, but yeah, I'm able to, you know, work right here in my room. Yeah, it's around gaming, so I get an excuse to play games. The Alley with another question, have you ever thought about merch? You know, I'm actually really close with my parents. My mom is always kind of like acting like as my manager. She's always like telling me things that I should do, and you know, she's told me a couple times like, oh, you should do merch like when you hit 100K. She's talked about like doing t-shirts and hats and, you know, stuff like that. So I've definitely thought about merch, and I think merch would be pretty dope, you know, be pretty cool. See some people wearing the ChrisRise logo. I just need to do research on how I'm gonna do it and like how all that works. So, you know, as soon as I find that out, I would love to drop some merch for you guys. I think that would be really cool. The Alley also asked, did you think that you could get 100K in your 50K sub special? Guys, I'm gonna be honest here. Yeah, 100% at the time. Because last summer of 2023, I went from like 8,000 or 9,000 subscribers to, I want to say like 40 or 50. Like, we were growing exponentially fast. I was getting like a good like over 10,000 subscribers a month. It was just crazy. So yeah, at the time I 100% believed it. And if it wasn't for me taking all of those breaks that I did recently, like all those like little 2-3 month breaks, we would have for sure hit this like back in December or January. But yeah, you know, stuff happened and here we are now. So I'm not planning to take any more breaks like that. So yeah. Another question from the Alley, do you have hobbies? Yeah. So I mean, aside from gaming and doing YouTube, yeah, I like going out with my friends a lot. Ever since we turned 21, we've been hitting up like bars and like, you know, checking out like clubs and stuff like that. Also love listening to music. I I constantly have Spotify on. If I ever got asked to do one of those like 10 things I cannot live without, it would be Spotify #1 right there. The Alley asked, have you ever been to another country? Yeah, man, I actually just got back from a vacation in Mexico. That's where I was for the past week that I wasn't posting. To get more specific, I was in Playa del Carmen, which is about 40 minutes from Cancun. I'm sure that place you guys have heard of before. It's a pretty popular like tourist spot. But I've been to a couple other places in my life. My parents took me traveling a lot growing up. So yeah, I've been to like Dominican Republic and Cuba. So yeah, those places were pretty cool. Lol haha 4972 asked me, what's your favorite business in GTA Online? I love the nightclub. I really love the nightclub. It's really expensive to set up the nightclub at first, but like once you have it set up, you don't have to do anything. Like you don't have to resupply anymore. All you do is just like go check on it when it's ready, and then you just do the sell mission and repeat. 250 Ethan asked, can you please give a tutorial on how to click start, go to online, jobs, play job, Rockstar created? I mean, you just answered your own question, bro, so I think you got it all figured out. The Alley back again with another question. Have you ever been to Los Angeles or Los Santos? Yeah, so I actually live in the Los Angeles area in real life, so yeah, I've been to LA before. I'll tell you one thing, we hate the effing traffic over here. It's terrible, man. Like, so yeah, but yeah, technically yeah, I have been to Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles, so yeah. Aprender Dad asked me, how do you beat it? Not this shit again, man. What the f? Blackie Shadows asked me, would you still play with viewers when you reach 1 million subscribers? Yeah, man. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. The whole point of why I do live streams is kind of like my opportunity to like interact with you guys and like play the game with you guys. So that's the whole point why I like doing live streams. I like to just interact with you guys. The only time that I wouldn't play with viewers is like maybe if I'm doing a live stream with just like my friends, or maybe if I'm playing like a single player game, if that ever happens in the future. So yeah. User commented, I like your GTA videos. Thank you fam. And by the way, what mic are you using? So I'm currently using the Elgato Wave Mic 3, and then I have it paired up with the Elgato Wave Arm LP. I'm pretty sure that's the technical name for that, but yeah, very good mic. I've been using Elgato products for a while, all their capture cards, and yeah, man, the mic is just great, as well as this little low profile mic arm. I like it a lot. And NKO69 commented, congrats on 100K again, man. Thank you, appreciate you. If I have the chance to appear on the Q&A again, which you are, outside of GTA, are there any other things you like doing or other games you are into? So I talked about this first part earlier. You know, I love going out with my friends a lot. That's what I do the most of my free time, and then also listening to music. But in terms of other games, I love Call of Duty. I really like the older ones. Lately, I've actually been playing a lot of Cold War just because I cannot wait for Black Ops 6. I'm so effing hyped to play Black Ops 6 when that comes out. Like, at the time of recording this, the beta comes out this weekend, and I'm gonna be grinding that shit with my homeboy. I've only got one of my friends that really plays games still. He's got like the only other friend that I have that actually has like a PC setup, so I'm gonna be grinding BO6 with him this weekend for sure. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I love Minecraft. Minecraft goes hard. One of our moderators, Cement, he made a server recently, so you know, that's cool. And then I also have a realm with my friends IRL, so yeah. And then I also play Spider-Man 2 on my PS5. I love Spider-Man 2. I got it the day it came out last year, so yeah, sometimes even though I already 100% of the game, I'll just like connect my Spotify, play some music, and yeah, I'll just swing around. I love Spider-Man. I also love the Batman Arkham games, so yeah, that's my answer right there. Zingo, I don't think I'm saying that right, my bad, fam. Will you be doing a face reveal perhaps? So the answer to that is yeah. I don't know when, to be honest. I'm kind of debating like when to. I've already done somewhat of a partial face reveal. If you know, you know. But yeah, and it's also in the profile picture of my thing, but that was like taken when I was 12 or 13, so I don't know if you want to count that, but if you guys have ever looked at my profile picture, it's there. But I plan on doing an actual one eventually sometime, and I don't know if I like show my face in videos too much. I mainly want to show my face in live streams. I just feel like that would be a little more maybe engaging for the live streams. You know, you get to see my face, you get to see my dumbass reactions and shit. So yeah, definitely for live streams I do. We'll probably do like a proper face reveal soon. Again, I don't know when, you guys. I do plan on doing one, but yeah. K-Lol asked, are you gonna do ASMR? Man, K-Lol has been asking for ASMR in like every live stream recently, and sadly the answer to this is no. I'm gonna be honest, I know this is gonna bum out K-Lol and maybe any of you other ASMR people out there, but you know, I'm not really into ASMR. The closest thing, K-Lol, that you'll get is, you know, my fat ass will probably be ordering some DoorDash on streams in the future, because your boy be getting hungry. So I'll be like, chat, what should I order? McDonald's or Popeyes? And you know, like, you guys will see me eat maybe, I don't know. The Alley back again with another question. You said you are a Batman fan. Which movie was the best? I love The Dark Knight. I think everybody loves The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger did a phenomenal job, and unfortunately bro was not able to watch the movie. That, you know, that sucks. But yeah, Heath Ledger and then Christian Bale, oh man, an incredible performance. I love that movie so much. I also love that whole trilogy, you know, Batman Begins and then Dark Knight Rises as well. However, I do feel like The Batman 2022 was also really good. I remember going to see that movie with my boys, and like, you know, the first time watching, I feel like I'm watching like an Arkham game, but like through a movie. It was really cool. And so I genuinely do feel like Again, we got to see the rest of the trilogy play out. We haven't even seen Batman 2 yet. We don't even know if Batman 3 is going to come out. But this trilogy honestly has some potential in my opinion. I think this could possibly be the best trilogy. I don't know yet though. Again, we only have one movie, but yeah, I want to see what happens. This is going to be a really good trilogy, I feel. The first movie was great in my opinion. And then the alley also asked me another question. Which car do you drive? I drive a 2009 Toyota Corolla S model. Just a simple Toyota, you know. It's got a little spoiler in the back because it's a sport model, like I said. It's pretty cool. It came in handy when I was working at Pizza Hut. I would be skirting that thing through like the streets, you know. Got people their pizzas on time, but yeah, pretty simple car. Philip asked, who is your biggest inspiration for YouTube? I've got to go with Hollow Point hands down, or I think he goes by Hollow now, but basically if you don't know who Hollow Point is, he started in 2014 or 2015, I think, and he used to just be a Call of Duty YouTuber, but like he eventually like just transitioned into like a Let's Play channel. He plays whatever he wants now. I really look up to this dude. He's easily my favorite YouTuber of all time. He's great, man. I look up to him a lot, man. He's definitely my biggest inspiration for YouTube. You know, his videos always like push me and make me want to do YouTube the most out of any other creator. So yeah, definitely, man. If you guys have not checked him out, you guys should. He's just such a wholesome dude. Love his vibe, love his energy, and yeah, man, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Caleb J. Bolts commented, congratulations on 100K, and are you gonna have a separate account for different games? First of all, thank you, Caleb. Appreciate you, OG. Second of all, what Caleb's referring to is because like I've talked about this on stream before, that like I've thought about maybe making a Twitch or a second YouTube channel for other games. And the question is, yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind that in the future. I haven't really gotten around to doing it, you know. I just feel like I'm kind of focused on growing out this channel in the future. Eventually in the future though, I'm down 100% for that. Yeah. Balotel asked me, do you like any sports? And the answer to that is nah, man, not really. I mean, I'm kind of meh with sports, honestly. Like my dad used to take me to some Laker games growing up, and I'll watch that the most. Like I think out of any sport, I'd like watching basketball the most for sure. And like whenever I go with my boys, like we'll go to Chili's and like Laker game will be on or like something like that. Like I'll watch it for sure. I'm just not really like a big sports guy. Like I don't really follow sports as much like that. I was the type of kid in middle school where like if we had to play a sport, I was trying to get the hell out of there and like go hide out in the bathroom until like PE period was over. So yeah. The alley asked me another question. They said, Chris, I don't know if you have time for that, but how about rags to riches in GTA 5? Honestly, I'm not opposed to doing a rags to riches. I just feel like every content creator is doing it in the GTA community. Like TGG's done it. I'm pretty sure Harm Nuns did a series. I think it was called Out the Mud. I know LKG does one, and then Lankman Dan does his Broke to Ballin' too. So, but yeah, like I'm not opposed to doing it. I just feel like everybody does it, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe before GTA 6 comes out, we'll try and experiment a little bit with a little quick rags to riches series. We'll see. I don't know. Golden Apple commented, congratulations, Christina. You deserve it. Who the hell is Christina, bro? For my question, what is your favorite thing to do on live streams on GTA when you play with us? I guess I like doing adversary modes a lot, you know. Free mode's cool sometimes too. You know, we got chaos with all the Chris meets, the car meets, you know. That's what Kazem, one of our moderators in the Discord, calls them, Chris meets, so W Kazem. But yeah, I guess adversary modes are a lot of fun. We had a whole lot of fun with Overtime Rumble, both when I was streaming and when I wasn't streaming. Had an absolute blast with you guys playing that. And yeah, man, I can't wait. I can't wait for more adversary modes to play with you guys. So yeah. Swingin' D Wyatt asked me, what have you learned and what have you experienced on the road to 100K? I was in your 50K sub Q&A. WW. I guess the biggest thing I learned is how important it is to have a community. What I mean by this is like I spent pretty much like my whole first year of YouTube like just posting videos, not really like interacting as much. Like I would interact with you guys through like comments, like reply to you guys' comments, but I wasn't like too active. And then after last year's 50K Q&A, I made a Discord, and that's where everything got a lot different for me, I guess you could say. It's definitely changed the job in the sense that like I have a place to like interact with you guys now, and it's just been really wholesome. I love it. I've gotten a lot closer with you guys, I feel, which is awesome. You know, I'm able to like interact with you guys more. So I guess the biggest thing I've learned is like how important it is to have a community, you know. Prioritize showing love to those who support you, man. It's been a great experience, you know, because I'm very appreciative of everybody who shows love and supports the channel, man. Like I really do appreciate and love you guys all so much, man. It's crazy. So it's really nice to play the game with you guys, interact with you guys, like talk to you guys. It's really chill. I love it. I love doing what I do. Tame commented, congratulations on hitting 100K, man. You absolutely deserve it. Thank you, Tame. Much love, brother. For my question, what do you do on your free time after a live stream? So like directly after a live stream, I'm getting up looking for some food, man. I'm hungry. Like all my streams lately have been like I start them at 12 p.m. for me, and then like I end them right around like 2:30 or 3, and like I haven't eaten anything. I just have like coffees, you know, so I'm a big boy, I'm feasting, you know. So I'm going looking for some food, and then after I eat, I'm just like, you know, maybe laying back for a little hour in bed, or just like chilling, maybe thinking up some ideas for like content. But yeah, man, I'm just pretty much, you know, grubbing and chilling, and then I get back to work, you know. If I have any plans, you know, like with the boys, I'm going out with the boys. But yeah, man. And then we're ending it off here with Arthron of Fire. He asked, asked a 3-in-1. He asked me, when did you start with GTA 5 Online, including console? Will you be hosting more PC online sessions? And what would be your favorite moment from all of GTA Online's history? So when did I start playing GTA 5 Online? I started playing almost a decade ago. I actually started playing in 2015. I think I talked about that in the 50K Q&A. Like, I had to beg my mom to take me to go buy GTA 5. I was in middle school at the time, and yeah, she ended up caving and she bought it for me, and I instantly fell in love with this game. And then, will you be hosting more PC online sessions? Yes, but not right now, man. I don't know if you guys saw the last PC online stream, but we just did not get that much people in there. We had like, I think the most was like 6 in there, and you know, it was okay for like our job. We got some randoms too, I think, in there to help us out. But then once we stopped doing the casino heist, I came out and it was just me and Kalo, one of our viewers. So I actually had to like switch over to PS5 and start streaming on there, and right away we got like over 10 people, I'm pretty sure. But it's just, again, like I said, PC, I was not having that much people in there. So if we ever get more people for PC sessions, I'm down as hell. And then Arthron's last question, what would be your favorite moment from all of GTA Online's history? Like I said, guys, I started playing in 2015, almost a decade ago, and I think my favorite moments were just playing with my homies at the time, man. I used to play with my cousin's friends a lot, actually. We would just play like a bunch of custom jobs, you know, snipers versus stunners. We used to do this like race around the map called the long haul. We used to just do a whole bunch of different modes, man. I had a whole bunch of fun back in the day, and I'm having a lot of fun now with you guys, of course, you know, but just like that was just so iconic for me, you know. I was just a kid, you know. So yeah, had an absolute blast back in the day. Missed those days. And that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this Q&A video. Thank you guys all so much for helping us hit 100,000 subscribers once again. I really do appreciate you guys. I would not be where I am right now if it wasn't for all of you. I finally feel like I'm doing what I was meant to be doing all along, so thank you truly for that. So take it easy, guys, be safe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.